Taurus, it's great to see you back here again for another dose of your astrological karma. Here's your wheel for May 2026. I'm Dadhichi. You'll notice that the 7th house or relationships is activated immediately as the month starts with this full moon, not exactly in the best sign. So maybe this full moon is revealing some inner hidden stuff about your relationships that need to be addressed. You'll notice that full moon immediately moves into the 8th house, again the natural zone of Scorpio, which is the hidden, intimate side of your relationships, in that opposition to Venus as well. So money matters may be tied in with your relationships, and so it's important to have great communication shown by Jupiter here in this 3rd house. There you've got on the 7th of May, the activation by the moon on that particular side of things. You notice also this 12th house of your horoscope, which is one of the key spiritual sectors of your zodiac sign, having had a very frustrating conjunction of Mars and Saturn there for some time. The good news now is that Mars has moved away. So the frustration, the delays, the inability to maybe connect the dots in terms of your spiritual life and how you actually make that a practical thing rather than an intellectual exercise. That's going to be easier for you now. And you'll find when the moon moves in there around the 14th, here, 13th, 14th, it's going to make contact with Neptune, then Saturn. That's going to bridge the idealism of your spiritual search with the practical expression of those ideologies. Very, very good. A lot of fire there on the 15th with Mars being hit by the moon. And then that Mars activated moon has a new moon phase there in your sun sign. So this also is about how you present yourself, new ways of describing your real nature, and that sun sign area has to do with the mask you present to the world around you. So this is, yes, about your relationships this month. It's about how you deal with your finances with your partner, and it's also how you present yourself. A new look. You're fired up to do that, especially around the 20th, when Mars moves into your sun sign. That can make you a little bit irascible, temperamental, sometimes irrational too. But if you can contain that, here we see the moon moving into the 5th house of creativity. That's going to create a nice trine aspect to Mars. That's going to soften it. You've got some square aspects there around the 24th, 25th, to this cluster of planets in your finance sector. So you need to curb the emotionalism if you're going to make some important decisions financially. I'm sure you can strike up a good deal this month because you've got beautiful combination of planets here in the 3rd house, which is your zone of expression, thinking, and contractual arrangements with others. This Venus-Jupiter combo doesn't quite hit the exact conjunction this month, but it sets you up for some really, really good opportunities in the coming 2 or 3 weeks. So that's excellent news. Some abrupt changes in your financial status need to be watched. So have a plan B for that, Taurus. You don't want to be left high and dry, not knowing exactly where your next dollar is coming from. We know the retrograde Pluto in your 10th house is creating some intense workplace issues that may be with your employer, because the 10th house also has to do with your employer. Nevertheless, as the month concludes, you'll see there are some nice aspects from Pluto to these financial planets in the 2nd house. Don't be afraid to stand up for what you believe is yours, and ask and ye shall receive. So please subscribe, click the like button, do all that stuff. We need that to help us along. Do pop on over to the rest of the readings for the month You'll find the links below. I'll be back next month to give you the June wrap on your karma and what's happening. Take care till then. Bye-bye.